Hey everybody, I'm ZeldaMaster and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD Hero Mode 3-Heart Run with the Ganondorf Amiibo. And in this episode, we're gonna be hopefully rescuing Midna as we take her to Hyrule Castle in search of help. Because you can tell, Zant has done a number on her, but we didn't really see what happened because I skipped the cutscene of the last episode. Because I've been skipping all the cutscenes, because this is a 3-Heart Hero Mode Ganondorf Amiibo challenge. It's not about the story, even though I absolutely love this part of the game. It's hands down my favorite part within the game, and the music that is playing is my favorite music, like my favorite soundtrack within the game as well. So overall, I just really like this section, and every time I come to this section, it's like it's a huge stepping stone in the sense that you're done with the first beginning portion of the game, the portion that most people consider to be the very linear portion of Twilight Princess, where you can't do much because you're forced to take on Twilight Realm after Twilight Realm within each province, because every single province is covered in Twilight and you gotta restore the light within Hyrule. So overall, not many people like the beginning of the game because you're kind of forced in this linear type of progression. But once you finish this section here, that's when the game opens up a lot more and it becomes really opened up. I'd say that's at the point of the game where you can travel, so from there on, everything else is going to be easy, because when you can fast travel, overall the game becomes easy to kind of play, because any area you discover, you'll be able to head back to at any given time. But yeah, I don't know, for me, I love the beginning of the game. I love everything that leads up to this moment, and then this is the pinnacle of, my favorite part of the game, and then from there it's downhill. No, I'm kidding. It's not downhill at all. It's actually enjoyable as well. It's just, I really enjoyed the beginning of the game. I actually like how linear it is just for this game. It's weird because I feel a lot of people might say I'm being biased towards this game, especially when I consider Skyward Sword not that fun, but that's because the whole game is linear, and that's why it's no fun, because I feel you get that linear progression throughout the whole game. There's no moment where the game opens up at one point, and in this game it does open up, and I enjoy that for what it is. It's just nice to have the linear progression. I don't know, it's just nostalgic, the way this game is, and overall I think it's a lot more fun than Skyward Sword. I mean, this is my favorite game of all time until Breath of the Wild comes out, which is very soon. And I know I keep saying that I'm so sure that Breath of the Wild is gonna beat it, but I am so sure. I don't know, from what I've played of it, which was just an E3 demo, I already felt the hype and I guess just in general, I just felt how much this game had to offer. I knew there was a lot going on with this game. I knew that this game was gonna finally redefine the Zelda series, break the mold of the series entirely, and just, make the genre cool to those who don't like Nintendo's old school style of gameplay. Because let's be honest, a lot of Nintendo games are kind of old school in the sense that Nintendo doesn't listen, or it doesn't it's not that they don't listen to their fans, it's that they don't really adopt on new game mechanics, you could say. So you feel Nintendo games are a little outdated. Zelda, with how side questy it is, you open a game like Skyrim, and Zelda doesn't really have that many side quests, but each side quest is very detailed and very unique. So even though Zelda doesn't have many side quests, each side quest you take on at least is interesting in the sense that I guess you could look at Skyrim, where there's a lot of, the majority of the side quests you do is just go from point A to point B and come back, and there's really nothing more. So it's yeah, overall, okay, I might have screwed things up, because if a pot does fall, Link gets caught, I think. So we just need to somehow, okay, head up and just get on. There we go. All right. But yeah, as I was saying, in games like Skyrim, and I feel I should reference Skyrim a lot, because I feel Nintendo also referenced Skyrim and looked at Skyrim as, I guess, influence and inspiration for Breath of the Wild, since in interviews they do reference games like Skyrim and Elder Scrolls game in general. So I think that's pretty cool. Plus the Switch is actually going to get Skyrim on release, the HD version. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not a huge fan of Skyrim. I actually really like Oblivion. I want to say I beat Oblivion back when it came out. I enjoyed it so much, but I don't know, when Skyrim came out, I wasn't really a fan of it for some reason. I don't know, maybe the dragons didn't really catch my attention too much, and in general, oh geez, okay, I just forgot we're playing a 3-heart run, so I gotta be overall pretty careful with anything I see, because rats equal death. They are scary. And this actually, funny that I mentioned Oblivion, Elder Scrolls 3, I believe. Yeah, I think it's Elder Scrolls 3 or 4. I'm not too sure which one Skyrim is or whatever. But my point is, this whole area here, it reminds me a lot of the beginning area of Oblivion, with how you escape from like underneath the like sewers of sorts. It's pretty freaking cool. Like I said, I really enjoyed Oblivion, but I don't know so much about Skyrim. Okay, I forgot Midna is hurt, so she can't actually do anything for us. So we gotta be patient and then attack when we're given the chance. But yeah, the reason why I love this portion, and it's my favorite, not just because of the music or the dire situation that Midna's in. It's cool how like Link is by himself in this like, you know, trying to rescue Midna, and you're kind of forced with no powers. You're vulnerable as a wolf, and you're put into this like little section where you just gotta hurry to the very end and hopefully, you know, rescue Midna. Like, no one really knows. I remember just the first time playing this, it felt so intense, and like I said, like Zelda, or you know, the majority of Nintendo games in terms of like gameplay, I feel like they've always been behind just because they've been so gimmicky with their games. And it's a good thing. That's why, you know, there's so many Nintendo fanboys, I feel like. And usually Nintendo fanboys stick to Nintendo for good, you know, like for life, because the games are amazing. And it's kind of hard to like let go of a franchise that you grew up playing. So I feel like that's one benefit like Nintendo has versus a lot of other game companies. Like, because if you grew up playing Mario, you know, as you grow old, if you still play games, I'm sure you're still going to want to play Mario, even though it hasn't changed too much in the past years. I think that's a good thing, if anything, because you want to play that old school Mario that, like, you grew up playing. And I feel like it's the same way with Zelda. Like, Zelda has always been the same since, you could say, Ocarina of Time. All these 3D Zelda games, even though they added Wolf Link, they added boat traveling, they added this and that, the core has always been the same, with, like, how, you know, Link is the silent protagonist, there's no voice acting, how the emotion in most characters are kind of minimal. You don't really feel too much character development. I feel like Skyward Sword was really the first to break that. You know, they had Groose, they had I really liked Groose, I'll be honest. Groose and Link. No, Link had a lot of character development. Zelda, of course. I mean, she kind of grew into her role as, you know, the goddess's reincarnation as a mortal form, instead of just being, you know, the schoolgirl with Link who just kind of helped Link study or whatever it may be. You know, it wasn't really anything too important. And then, oh man, okay, no. Okay, geez, how do you avoid something like that? What am I supposed to do? I don't have... This is bad. This is really bad. Do I have a fairy on me? No, I don't. And what is this anyway? This is lantern oil. So I'm in a sticky situation, because if this guy decides to attack me, I'm in trouble. Okay, luckily he didn't. So let's just keep going. Oh man, I'm not feeling too good, because we don't have the Midna jumps, which are awesome, because they allow us to skip portions. But yeah. But anyways, yeah, so my point is, like, I feel like with Breath of the Wild, and the reason why I was kind of mentioning how Zelda has always kind of stayed the same in the sense of, like, its formula, Breath of the Wild is not going to be like that. Combat, whoa, crap, didn't mean to do that, but it's fine. There's no enemies that hopefully shouldn't slow me down, but we don't know. But yeah, like I was saying, in general, the game is getting a huge transformation in terms of, like, all the games within the series, and, yeah, I don't know, it's just crazy to think about, like, it's gonna be so much different than... Don't do this! Okay, thank God you didn't jump off. No! Okay, well, I was gonna kind of jump off there, but we're doing fine. Come on. Why isn't the camera angle working? There you go. But yeah, so Breath of the Wild clearly going to break the mold with all of that, because no! Okay, well, that was, I want to say, decent. I'll take it. As long as I don't die and I can make it out of this room, I'll be happy, because this is giving me a lot of trouble right now. So yeah, but As I was saying, hopefully I won't cut myself off again, because I feel like I've been doing that quite a bit. Yeah, you know, Breath of the Wild with its gameplay, with its open world, with everything to it, it's going to be a lot different. Okay. And we already know that, so, you know, coming into that, I feel like I've been waiting for that. Like, I'm not the type of person who didn't want Zelda to switch. I've been wanting Zelda to have this transformation of what? I couldn't... Okay, that's so unfair, because how do you avoid that? I attacked an enemy, I was still in motion, whatever. I mean, I feel like this is what I signed up for, so whatever. Hopefully I just respawn literally in place. Yes, I do. Okay. So another game over down the drain. Let's go ahead, and before we move, because I'm most likely going to get hit again, let's equip the Ganondorf Amiibo. And I guess what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to run. No, come on. How am I supposed to avoid this dude then? That's so stupid. It's really dumb. I don't understand, because, like, I don't believe that there is a way to avoid him with these. I honestly don't. But hopefully no Kargarok slow me down. I just want to make it to the end of this and get it done with. I'm not in... Hey, let me just kill this. Not in a mood, as you can see, because, yeah, Link is very, very hurt. Oh, actually, what I mean by that is Midna is, but who cares? My point is, there's no need for me to mess around with enemies, because this is a challenge, and I want to do this right. I feel like... No! Okay, go. Sweet. We managed to do this with a death. I want to say it was kind of... I mean, I couldn't really get out of that one. I really want to see other people who have done this challenge, how they died in, like, certain areas. Like, do you have unfair deaths like that? I feel like it's unavoidable at times. But now Midna is back. Her health is restored. Hyrule is now covered in a giant, weird-looking barrier. They are upset. You know what we need to do. Let's go ahead. And actually, Link is pretty tired, so might as well heal. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's open up the let's open up the portals and head straight to the Ordon Spring, because, yeah, I just want to heal up first before I do anything else. Plus, I want to say I'm pretty close to where I need to be regardless. So, yeah, we're in a good spot anyways. But, yeah, this is still, I really love this part of the game as well. Like, it's still building up to where the game will finally open up. Hopefully, we'll be able to cover this all within this episode. Nothing too challenging, I want to say, but it wouldn't surprise me if I freaking died again, just because, yeah, it seems to be the case. But, okay, where is it that I want to go? I believe, actually... Yes, it's the forest. So it's a good thing I didn't teleport to the freaking spring in the Faron Woods, because, yeah, that wouldn't have actually led me to where I wanted to go. I just want to heal up quickly and then head over here, and I'm pretty sure this is where we'll be able, yeah, to find the Master Sword in the Sacred Grove and all of that jazz. And I love, yeah, like I said, I just love this section overall. It's so awesome and exciting. Just heading to the Master Sword and doing all of this, stuck as Wolfling, like I said. And yeah, like I was mentioning, so yeah, for those who couldn't tell, like, my favorite Zelda games have been the ones that aren't super identical to Ocarina of Time. I guess there's only one Ocarina of Time, though, when you think about it. Twilight Princess is the closest, if anything. So in reality, my favorite is pretty identical to Ocarina of Time. So I kind of take that back. My point is, what I was trying to say here, and yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump. I don't really care what Midna has to say, but is that... yeah, I like the more, I guess you could say, unconventional Zelda games, where there's something else to it, not just Link doing his thing. Like, Spirit Tracks was really cool because we had Zelda on our side. Same goes for I want to say, obviously, Twilight Princess, because you got Wolf Link and you got Midna and you got the whole Twilight Realm and all of that. And then Majora's Mask is actually my second favorite Zelda game, or you could just say second favorite game of all time. Just because, oh, okay, phew, just because it is, very different as well. The whole time, mechanic and everything about it is so awesome, and overall, the really dark story has, more so dark, it's just twisted, because it's all the Skull Kid's doing, and Link has to try to revert it, but you can only you know, fix so many mistakes before you have to rewind time. I absolutely love it for like just that concept. But alright. I don't know how to do this. I was kind of just that was really freaking bad. What was I doing? Okay. So I played it in my head. I'm like, I'm just gonna follow the way it was played in my head, but I kind of screwed it up. It's fine though. I got it. Never mind. Okay, let's see. Let me just try to. The thing is, it's delayed. There we go. Alright, yeah, it's because I can't really hear the howls on time. So that's the main issue. And yeah, that's the reason why, in which I couldn't tell what the heck I was playing, because the way my capture device works is it's off by a couple seconds. For those wondering what capture device I use the Elgato HD60. It's what records, you know, 1080p, 60 FPS Wii U games, as well as you know, every other console I guess that has HDMI, and not specifically Wii U, but it's nice that it does do that, of course. So I've had this for like about 2 years since it like first was released, and it's been pretty helpful. So far it has not, you know, been an issue whatsoever. I guess you could say it's a slight issue when I record PlayStation 3 games, because I do record Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. It does get a little annoying just because I have to freaking deal with it sometimes cutting to black. And I don't know what the solution is. I don't know if it's actually my Elgato or if it's my splitter to record PS3 games. But I don't really know I'm getting into this. I'm pretty sure people who are not into recording could care less with what I'm saying here. So, yeah. I guess there's sometimes I just kind of mention it as in you guys literally know exactly what kind of stuff I do. But, okay, wait, I forgot. I was supposed to do this. There we go. It's weird because it is mirrored. And it took me a while to realize that. Okay. Yeah, just Zelda's Lullaby, right? Yep. By playing Zelda's Lullaby, we will summon the Skull Kid and have to chase him all around. Which, oh, I just remembered. I'd say the only thing that might slow me down is like the Master Sword puzzle. I usually have that memorized, but now it's mirrored, so maybe if I try to do it the way I did on the Wii U, not the Wii U, because this is the Wii U, hopefully I'll be able to get it down. I don't really know, to be honest, that's the thing. But in general, let's just get to this. And, okay, you know what, whoa! Kill off those guys, because they're fast, and I don't want to get hit by them. Man, I really don't like this area. I really have to deal with stinking puppets, dude. Okay. It's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly hit him. Yes. I think it's like 3 or 4 hits. I don't know. Either way, I'm just not looking forward to accidentally getting hit. It sucks because it's like I'm gonna be getting just casual game overs every here and there just because the game wants you to get hit. It's like you're programmed to get hit. The game doesn't expect you to do a challenge like this. So yeah, I don't know actually. Maybe the couple times I got shot by an arrow, there was a way to avoid it. I wasn't just thinking properly. I don't know, but I can't help but not want. I'm trying to deny that it was my fault. Pretty much. I don't really know where I'm going with this. I don't know why I'm even trying to. I could honestly care less. You know, it's another death under my belt. Better get used to it. It's gonna be happening quite a bit. Am I right, guys? Let's be honest. It is. It's already happened a lot. Not really. I just hope I can maintain maybe like on less than 25. I think that'd be pretty good. Just because I think I did like 18 for Wind Waker HD, and I feel like, was it 18? Something around that number. And I know that game was a lot easier than this one, so I want to give myself a little, around 10 more deaths more, maybe not even 10. And I feel like that'd be pretty good for a record. So yes, I see myself dying maybe another 10 to 15 times, just because any of these guys, if they touch me, something might happen. And yeah, I don't know why I'm predicting my deaths right now, or like even trying to calculate how many times I'm going to die. I don't think it really matters. I'm thinking a little too much into this. Regardless, I think this might take us to where he is. Yes, he is. Okay, he's up there. But how do I get up there? We gotta go all the way. Oh no, wait, we gotta go through here. Aha! And then we got to follow, yes, this. Okay. And I think once we're done with that, hopefully we're done with all of this. It will take us straight to where we need to go. I'm not too sure, but I'm just going to ignore all of these guys. I just want to get this done with, like I said, because I don't feel good having just enemies behind me like that. Oh, yes! We did it! I think. Maybe. We're going to figure out right now. Let's just jump down and try to get through this. Oh wow, I actually can see his little character jump. Okay, well he's gone now, but regardless, it's time for the battle. Here, please tell me. Okay, so there is a possibility to okay, phew, there's a possibility to where if you jump, I don't know how it works, but I've done it like twice where I like jumped a little too soon, or like I don't know, Link like didn't jump in the correct area to where the camera zoomed in on the Skull Kid, but it never triggered any event and the game just kind of froze there. I literally couldn't do anything about it. I forgot how you're supposed to take him on. Pretty stupid. Okay, there we go. He has to be blowing from his weird thing, and once, man, their faces are freaking terrifying. But yeah, once we kill off all of the puppets, we'll be given a brief moment to attack him. So there you go, and hit him. All right, hopefully one more time, and then we're done. This is not really a boss battle. I know I'm kind of treating it like one because I just don't want to risk it, you know. But, oh jeez, okay. And it's weird because even though these games are known as like Twilight Princess HD and we have Wind Waker HD, these aren't true HD games. So Breath of the Wild is also going to be true HD in the sense that graphically it's going to be HD. So that's something I'm also very excited to experience, like a real HD from the ground up. The resolution was meant to be in HD. It wasn't upscaled in the, you know, upcoming years or whatever, you know, all the remakes that we've got. And actually, if anything, the only two HD Zelda games are this one and Wind Waker HD, with HD literally in the title, because Nintendo has been that behind in terms of like quality. Because Nintendo, I feel like, has always put, I don't want to say, it's like I guess they put like game mechanics, game style, all of that, gimmicks, just trying to innovate over the actual video quality, and I feel like that's what changed it up a lot. Actually, I don't even know how I got hit. I just realized I'm hurt. This is gonna annoy me having to deal with this. But anyways, all right, here we go. So this is what I was talking about. I don't know why, but I feel like with it being mirrored, I'm just for some reason gonna be thrown off with doing this. But we're gonna see. Hopefully, I'll get this. So all right, what we gotta do is we got to do this little puzzle. All right, so let's just start off by jumping like this, and then let's just jump here. I know there's many ways to do this, and there are many easy ways to do this. Okay, so I believe if I do this, there we go, they're both in the perfect spot. Now if I jump down twice, they're in opposite spots, and hopefully they should line up to fit in the center. Yep. Okay, and yes, the jump is perfect. There you go. It took me a second. For some reason, I don't know why I was having trouble, but we were able to do it. And yeah, for some reason, I had like a major brain fart. I couldn't really think of what I was doing, but it didn't take too long. We managed to do it, and now we are done with that little puzzle. So go now to the sacred place, beast, blah, 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 blah. All right, sweet. It is time to get Yeah, pretty much the biggest weapon within this game, the biggest upgrade, or sword upgrade. This is the Master Sword. Guys, look at it. It's kind of weird just standing in front of it like this, but hopefully it will heal us. Let's go ahead and press A. I can't actually skip this cutscene, which is insane, because normally I would skip it. You know, I've been skipping all the cutscenes. Doesn't matter how intense. But, okay, I'm going to stop trying to skip it. I just want to see if you could later within the cutscene itself. But yes, Link has broken the little freaking shadow fracture that was in him. As you can see, Midna is now holding it, and now, I mean, it looks good, definitely, for Twilight Princess HD. I love this cutscene, one of my favorite cutscenes. Link gets the Master Sword, but I cannot wait to see this in Breath of the Wild. Like, how it's gonna look, like, just completely upscaled. And hearing that theme, imagine seeing Link pick it up in Breath of the Wild with that same Master Sword theme, or in this here, this fanfare. Man, I love this. But as you can see, look at freaking Link's, fingernails and just overall his fingers. Like, yeah, you can tell it's a decade old, even in its HD texture upgrade. So, I know I'm one to say I don't really care too much about graphics, but I can't wait to see an actual HD Zelda game and how it looks, and yeah, just everything. I'm just so excited, guys. You guys know it. I can't help but mention I've been doing it so far every single episode. We should chill out. But yeah, let's just go ahead and spam through this. Now we know what we need to do because we can teleport wherever we want, which I'm pretty happy for. And overall, we're at a good pretty much good part within the game to where things really open up, and I feel like the true challenge is going to begin. And wow, Midna is speaking a lot. Like, I just want to get past this. I thought like you could skip the majority of cutscenes, but I guess this one is just way too intense for you to skip. Regardless, there we go. We have done it, and now Link has a sword. And also, luckily, we were able to heal ourselves, or the game healed us, which is nice, because I did not want to have to deal with hearing the freaking beeping and whatnot. So yeah, but all right. I'm trying to think. Do we really need to do anything in this episode? I guess we could just call it an episode since we have this done. And I guess next time we're gonna be figuring out what we need to do to head to the next temple within the game. Hopefully heading there, actually, or at least trying to head there within the next episode, because yeah, we are really close to like just taking on temple after temple, since we aren't going to be doing any side quests in between. So the game is gonna kind of be linear, even though the game has in reality opened up. Since we aren't 100%ing it, it's not really gonna feel that way too much. So yeah, but I cannot wait just to get into it. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like. I was going to see if I can find the golden bug. I believe it's actually over there, but I don't really care. I'm just going to leave it. I don't really know if I should collect the golden bugs. Let me know if you want me to in the comments. I don't think it's that important. I feel like the challenge is the main thing. Me just trying to beat the game. So anyways, once again, thanks for watching. I'm ZeldaMaster. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.